right? Victoria at Candy's had to wait a month. Calvin has to wait one night. Calvin's first night in the home, January 2017. He is in his bedroom on the 4th floor. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. He's in bed, watching Netflix. He's waiting to fall asleep. And Calvin starts to hear some noise coming from the ground floor. Calvin gets out of his bed, he walks to his bedroom door, and he listens down the stairwell. And on the ground floor, Calvin can hear someone walking. Slow, methodical, heavy steps. It sounds like someone's wearing heavy boots. Now, Calvin knows three things. Number one, the Millers aren't home, so it's not them. Two, it's not burglars. This is a really nice neighborhood. And three, ghosts don't exist. So Calvin thinks his friends who told him the house was haunted had come back to try to prank him. And Calvin can't be pranked. He's too smart. So he comes up with a plan. Calvin is going to close his bedroom door and he's going to lock his bedroom door. He's going to wait. He thinks his friends are going to come up the stairs and try to scare him. They won't be able to get in the room. Then he'll open the door, jump out, and scare them, right? He's going to turn it around on them. It's not the worst plan, but it's for us. That's what Calvin does. He closes his door, he locks his door, he presses his ear to his door, and he listens. And he slowly hears those steps, those heavy steps, start coming up the stairs to the second floor, just like he thought. Those slow, methodical steps come around the hall, come up the stairs to the third floor, around, up the stairs to the fourth floor. They come directly outside his bedroom door, and they stop. Now, Calvin knows his friends are on the other side of that door, right? He's ready, he's waiting, he's excited. He's going to turn that lock, turn that knob, open that door to scare them. But before Calvin can do anything, he's going to watch the lock on his bedroom door start to turn. He's going to watch the handle of his door turn. And that door is going to creak open. Calvin panics. Takes a few steps back, falls onto his bed. He looks up, he screams. No one's there. He quickly runs out, he checks the fourth, third, second, first floor, looks, listens, sees, and hears nothing. Takes out his phone, calls his friend, says, "Stop trying to prank me." His friend says, "Don't call me at 2 o'clock in the morning." Calvin apologizes, moves on with his life. And the next day, Calvin wakes up. It's all in his head, right? Ghosts don't exist. He knows that's a fact. They're not real. It's all in his head. So the second night. Second night in the house, January 2017, 2 o'clock in the morning. Calvin is in bed, watching Netflix, waiting to fall asleep, about 2 o'clock in the morning. He's on the right side of his bed when he hears clearly the left side of his bed start to compress, as if someone were sitting next to him. Calvin will roll over, he'll look, no one's there. Wakes up the next day and says, you know what, all in his head, right? It's all in his head. Ghosts don't exist, he knows that's a fact, but that is a big house, it's creepy, it's creaky, it's getting to him. He's in the house alone, it's starting to get to him, right? So Calvin comes up with another plan. He's going to go out and buy himself a small dog. Not because he's afraid of ghosts. He's not. Those don't exist. He does it because companionship, right? He's lonely in that big house. Now, Calvin and this dog live the happiest life you could possibly imagine. Nothing bad, weird, unusual, or out of the ordinary happens to either one of them for 4 months. Because in April 2017, Calvin is taking his dog up to the fourth floor to put it in its crate one night. When he gets up to that fourth floor and that dog's paws touch the threshold of his bedroom door, the dog starts to panic. It whimpers, it whines, it barks, howls, shakes, runs. Calvin goes and gets some treats, tries to lure the dog out of hiding. Dog won't do it. Calvin says, don't have time for this. Picks up his dog, tries to walk it into his bedroom, but when he gets to his bedroom door, that dog will start to bite him. The dog refuses to step foot in that room. Now, Calvin doesn't believe in ghosts, but he's not an idiot. So he will close his bedroom door, he'll close his bedroom door, he will sleep downstairs, he will move out later that week. To this day, Calvin still lives in Old Town Alexandria. He lives about 10 blocks from here. To this day, and since that day, he will not come within sight of that house. He will not come down Duke Street, that's the street right behind me, also known as the most convenient way in and out of the city, and he will not take the ghost tour. Doesn't believe in ghosts, swears they don't exist. He also doesn't believe in being able to conveniently or freely move around this very small city either. Now, I can tell you the story with absolute authority because Calvin is one of my best friends in the whole world. He hates that I tell the story on the tour, so I tell it to as many groups as I possibly can because that's what friends are for. My deal with him has always been if he takes my tour, I won't tell the story anymore, which is a lie. I just won't tell him I told the story anymore because I love the story more than anything I've ever heard in my life. Now, we're going to go to the graveyard now. If you have any questions about Calvin, his dog, that house on the way, feel free to ask. Do you have what question? The dog is alive. It's a beagle. His name is Bagel. He's about 3.5 years old now. Super cute dog. He's like my favorite dog in the world. Yeah. How old is Calvin? He's 29.
are you?
Don't ask how old I am. Old enough.
Wait, how old was he when he was
26, 27.